it feels incredible. Like, I can't describe the feeling to you unless you've done it. Just down the river, it feels like you're flying.
When you get there, it is something that you can't replicate any other way. You know, it's like a runner's high, but you're sharing it with 7 other people.
It's a feeling the Michigan State Men's Club rowing team strives to accomplish every morning.
This club isn't like most other club sports. In my opinion, I think it's the most unique and most competitive.
Head coach Brian Pape's team is a club team,
Let's angle yourself towards the dock here, Ariane.
meaning not officially sponsored by the university.
Don't let that be a defining characteristic.
Pretty quick on the dock and to be settled.
The upside to being the club is it's a lot more student-directed. You're not answering to an athletic director.
As opposed to the official women's rowing team, added to the athletic department in 1997 in compliance with Title IX regulations.
It's a unifying characteristic. There's a sense of ownership, there's a sense of control, there's a sense of responsibility you might not get.
That 20 looks really gentle in the man of war.
But Pape has done more than just make improvements. Through 2 years, he has quickly established a culture throughout the program.
It's more about the direction the club wants to go. So I was hired by the athletes a couple of years back where they wanted to change the direction things were going. They wanted to be more competitive. They wanted to be a deeper team. They wanted to be an 8s program that was all about putting 8s in finals.
Everyone really wants it. We have a lot of seniors this year, and I think that's really affecting the team mentality. We have a bunch of leadership showing what it means to work hard. You can't just come here and screw around and expect to do well. You have to really want it.
Pape brings experience as a graduate of the Institute of Rowing Leadership and as the freshman novice coach at Boston College. The expertise has certainly helped club president Ben Fryman develop as a rower.
My first week rowing on varsity, I learned more than my entire time rowing in high school. I was not used to thinking that much. I was like, oh my gosh, I need to pay attention to all these little things.
The team practices on Grand River and maintains their own boathouse and dock right next to the famed Michigan Princess. The river is shared throughout the day with the women's team and other Lansing rowing clubs.
Be aware of the singles and doubles. Do not cross in front of them.
And some fellow friends.
We got some ducks.
So their turn, bright and early, 5:30 in the morning.
For some guys, oh man, you should see him walking to the boathouse in the morning just like really tired.
Hours start a little early in the morning, but that also means that I get this beautiful river to myself. You know, it's me and the athletes, and we get it, and we get to just sort of share it. You know, the fishermen typically aren't out yet. The other teams aren't out yet. Most of the residents are still asleep when we get out there, so you get that moment. Usually that moment's at least an hour of just stillness.
Just seeing all the trees rush by, the water flow by you, the sun coming up dark red in the morning. Oh, it's beautiful. Yeah, sometimes you're going really hard and you can't really appreciate it as much.
And they'll be going hard for the first race of the fall season on October 15th for the head of the Grand Regatta. For WKAR's Current Sports, I'm Michael Epps.